Parler topples tech tyrant Twitter and Apple News App Store. And I love this story. This is from the Washington Times. And, I can't stand Twitter. First of all, you only get 240 characters to express yourself. I don't know about you, but that ain't enough for me. I want to be able to actually, give out well thought out arguments about things. You just can't do that on Twitter. That's what turns it into this squawking bitch fest. Just people squawking back and forth. Whatever the snarkiest reply is the one that, I don't know, gets the most retweets or however you deem yourself successful on Twitter. Fuck Twitter. But, the censorship was really terrible there. And it became impossible to actually grow a page on Twitter. Unless you're part of their blue checkmark verified accounts, which I think is actually part of the problem, is, you verify certain people and it gives them certain power on Twitter. And it really creates this in the club, outside the club type situation. And I don't think that's healthy for social media. I think social media and technological platforms are supposed to be to give everybody a voice, to give the little man a voice, not to just reconsolidate the power onto the internet, from the mainstream out there world onto the internet. It's not good. So let's go ahead and get into this. Again, this is from the Washington Times. Parler, the emerging social media place for conservatives, particularly for those conservatives who've been caught by the self-righteous censors of big tech trap. Is that weird? Worded weirdly? Who've been caught by the self-righteous censors big tech trap. Okay, I got it. Has just toppled Twitter as the number one news app on Apple's App Store, and it puts a smile on my face because I love Parler so far. I'm only about a week into it, and so far it's been great. Call it the rebellion of the free speech advocates. None too soon either. In fact, it's a bit too late. I mean, honestly, we should have been dealing with the big tech censorship for a long time, and Ironically speaking, there are certain things that I don't feel comfortable talking about here on YouTube for fear of getting banned that I am talking about on Parler. So if you want to see some of my spicy insight for some of the things that we might want to do to rein in big tech, go check out my Parler account. It's at Ram Thorburn. So I've been giving little thousand character exposés on Marxism and what we should do with big tech and certain ideas that we might want to counteract their protests with. So, anyways, go check me out on Parler. I've got some interesting stuff, keeping it real spicy, Not to shameless plug, but actually, while I am shamelessly plugging, let me remind everybody to go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section, and also let me know what you want to hear me talk about. So, I'm here to talk about what you guys want to hear. Excuse me, so long as it's in my wheelhouse. But yeah, also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Parler, of course, and Instagram. And also, if you would like to contribute to the channel, there are several links below to my Patreon, Subscribestar, and PayPal. Again, it's like having a Rolodex in your head, just having to remember all the plugs that you have to do just to stay alive on social media. It's they need to find some way to consolidate it. But anyways, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please share it. Now, let's see here. Let's get back into the article. And wait for it, watch for, with the social... Okay, this is an oddly worded article, I will say. And wait for it, watch for, with the social media censorship swinging into full campaign, Parler is only slated to grow bigger. Bigger, better. More influential than its lead competitor, Twitter. Please, I hope it does. I mean, I have been seeing everybody going to Parler right now. Everybody's getting off, and I hear it's actually supposed to be pronounced parlay. But we're Americans, so we don't stead that French shit. In fact, when I go to a fast food place, I get a burger with freedom fries. So it's Parler for me. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back into this. The rush to Parler came as Twitter decided to selectively edit posts from President Donald Trump and Trump supporters, and conservatives, and Christians, and, well, the list is long. Yes, it is a very long list of people who are not allowed to speak their minds. Shorter is to say, the rush to Parler came as Twitter decided to censor any ideas that don't advance the leftist bullet points. That's about as well as you can say it. If they don't advance the leftist bullet points, it's gone, or it's flagged, or it gets, even oftentimes it's not even that, it's getting algorithmically shadow banned. And we actually have James O'Keefe over at Project Veritas did a really good expose. He actually got some that just came out on Facebook that talk about how Facebook is trying to meddle in the elections and how they will, they'll ban you just for wearing a MAGA hat over there at Facebook. But he did one a couple years ago where they got Twitter employees to actually admit to shadow banning and talking about how they shadow ban people and how they don't even realize that nobody's seeing their posts. And so I'm sitting here over on Twitter, completely unable to gain any traction, A, because their algorithm just doesn't support people who are just joining the platform, or B, because they know what I'm talking about and they don't want to see it. I don't know. And honestly, at this point, now that I have Parler, I don't give a fuck. So, fuck Twitter. All right. This is our victory as a community for free speech over the tech tyrants, he wrote. Hold on. John Matz, at John, Parler's creator, put out an image on his social media's toppling of Twitter on Parler. This is our victory as a community for free speech over the tech tyrants, he wrote. This is a symbol of this is a symbol that we want a town square for free discussion. We the people do not want to be told what to think. We do not want to be manipulated, and we want our data to be private. We reject techno-fascism and those who think that they are the sole arbiters of truth. Yes. You see all these people that say, well, it's good to have fact checkers because you don't want misinformation spreading. Yeah, but who fact checks the fact checkers? I mean, you look over the fact checkers on Twitter are on record talking about how Trump is a Nazi. Do you really think that they're going to give you an honest view of what's factual? Fuck no, they aren't. Fact checking, just like anything with leftism, they use misnomers to tell you something is one thing and then they're doing something completely different. Because they have no obligation to the truth. They have an obligation to power. So, we just can't trust these people. The whole establishment is falling apart because we are now realizing we can't trust them, and all they give a flying fuck about is more power for them, centralizing everything, and letting us fucking starve in the dark. So fuck them. All right. We reject their biased editorial panels. We reject their fact checkers. I guess I got ahead of the article there. And we reject censorship. #SpeakFree. All right, John Matz, you have my approval with that message. Now, we got to make sure you live up to it, because I'm sure some of these tech people, the big tech people, the Jack Dorseys and Mark Zuckerbergs and all of them, they may have started out with those same intentions, but then they get corrupted, then they get money, then the politics, and it all ends up chiseling away at it. So while I do love this from John Matz, and I believe he's sincere, we need to make sure that it's a sustainable, it's a sustainable attitude that he can carry through the implementation of this new platform, that he keeps to those principles, and we need to make sure that he does. Welcome, speak free indeed. What a welcome message for a free speech crushing social media world. Conservative rebound long time is. What a welcome message for a free speech crushing social media world. Conservative rebound long time in coming. Man, I gotta admit, this Cheryl Chumley did not write this article well. It was oddly worded, very, very oddly worded. So I was having a little trouble reading it just because it was, I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm off tonight. In fact, I do feel a little off tonight. So, anyways, that's the article right there. But yeah, if you guys are not on Parler, I suggest everybody go and get on Parler. You can go out there, you can speak your mind. Instead of getting 240 characters, you get 1,000, which is nice. And the community, it just feels better. It feels freer. You can talk about certain things that I can't even talk to you guys about right now. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I already got a strike against my channel for using in my first Black Lives Matter video, I used a clip of the Daniel Shaver shooting by police. I used it in the episode to show how white people get shot by the cops too. And they gave me a strike against my channel for it, even though I got that damn video off of CBS News' YouTube page. So, they'll let CBS News show it, but they won't let me show it. And this is all the kind of tech censorship that we need to be kicking in the ass. We need to be getting rid of this stuff. So, anyways, guys, that's the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Check back for some more. Again, I don't feel this was my best work here, but anyways, thanks for checking in, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.